Talking to nobody. Their mic's not on.
Just freaking blue.
Just friggin' blue. But it's Jon freaking Wolfe. I have to contain my bias because I love watching Jon Wolfe play. But also, Just Blue is my favorite Steve player to watch in the entirety of the current meta.
Antimony erasure, but yeah.
Antimony's close. I think Just Blue has done more stuff that I like. Just Blue has been a genuine case for bad Steve with some of the things that Just Blue does. Whenever I see Just Blue get gold, I get so afraid for whoever is playing against them.
Yeah, so this has been pretty back and forth start.
Ugh!
Forward air not going to kill just yet. I think really what this is going to boil down to is can Jon keep Just Blue from getting his win conditions, getting his good resources?
Well, see, the thing it kind of is that Greninja kind of just has to let it happen at some point. Because, maybe you could have spaced that water shuriken a little bit better and prevent that diamond, but it's super, super hard. Woo!
Good air dodge read.
All right, baby. We're starting off strong, Jon Wolfe. Uh-oh.
Now, Adam does have really good disadvantage play from Jon there to not die, but he is going to die there to get a wee bit of percent, but this is Just Blue now with Diamond, and he does have some gold in the bank.
Yeah, that's a little bit of the risk of Greninja Steve is the fact that a lot of your combos, if you're not tight with them, you can just get up aired out of it, and obviously it's Steve up air. Things ridiculous. But back to about even now. Just Blue sitting around, throwing out these mine carts, waiting for these landings.
Yeah, Jon being very prudent with his options here, doing very safe landing options on that shield to minimize Adam's ability to punish him. And then just kind of weaving in and out of Steve's burst range, using that pro to move it. Down tilt, up smash.
It's just not enough. It's just a little bit too high.
Doesn't get the second Hydro
Sorry,
pump,
a little bit too low.
But now Adam out of iron, so he's not going to be able to throw minecarts or anvils here. Oh.
Ooh.
Probably should have just let the F smash rip.
Almost an insane parry into F smash. Nice tech off of the block. This is where Steve can get really tricky. Is where if you have really good block placements, a lot of the time, if you're going to be getting hit by these kill moves, you can just bounce straight back off it.
Yeah. Now we are seeing Adam now with a little bit of iron and
whoa! The shadow sneak.
Good shadow sneak.
And instantly gets vine carded.
Yep. And now Adam has a little bit of iron. Can start throwing out some minecarts. Can start throwing out some anvils. Gets his iron back. And this is what PS2 does for Steve, is it gives you a ton of stone. Unfortunately, though, it can limit the rate at which you gather materials. So, as a result, you're seeing this deficit of materials a little bit for Just Blue. Not that it's bothered him too much.
Yep. The back air coming back out, 87% right now. This is kill percent for Steve. Just doesn't want to get hit by anything here, and unfortunately getting stuck up by those blocks. And the anvil comes straight back down, and Just Blue taking game one.
The what? Anvil.
It's a rough one. Unfortunately, that's the frustration playing at Steve, is the fact that when those blocks are just kind of sitting there across the stage, you run into it, and your character does basically like the cartoonish, like I just hit my head really hard, like the big old bonk and just like recoil, and it happens.
Do you want to switch headsets? This is like pulling across for me, and mine's further.
Sure.
It's like tugging on my ear in a weird way.
Into this game 2 we go. Just Blue taking that one very solidly on game 1, and we're back into the forever dance.
Just
Nice nair, nothing quite there yet. Yeah, it's also just so hard to just like get through this wall of attacks. There's so many fast options Steve has just like as soon as he lands. I guess it's Alex in this case, but
I like how Adam has been incorporating some TNT into his neutral just to keep Greninja from being able to approach on the ground. Because, you know, Greninja very fast, can, excuse me, run it down, run Rundown Steve trying to gather tools, but yeah.
Nothing's super definitive. A little bit more damage on the Jon Wolfe side, but
Ooh,
good read
wall
on that fantastic positioning for that F smash. But Greninja again, nothing super risky at this percent. 83 is not the best percentage to be at, but a fantastic little down tilt reading that DI.
Not
Going a
gonna
little low.
Now, Adam has not been able to get a whole lot of resources. This is one of the curses, one of the drawbacks of going to PS2 is you do have a lot less resource gain just because you're gathering more durable materials at a slower rate.
A great little catch there from that, and a great catch on that back air as well. Jon Wolfe taking the first stock of this game too.
Oh, he pushed him off the crafting table. Now Adam is stuck without Diamond.
Yeah, you really
Gotta
have
get it now, but
you really have to. I think in this game, it really has to be about how you deal with.
Ooh, unfortunate.
Unfortunately, that is exactly what I'm talking about. How you deal with that little bit of time between stocks for just. Oh no.
Oh, he got out of it. Good SDI from Jon.
No, everything is awesome here.
Yeah, I mean, with any fast faller, that's really scary. I don't know how prominent it.
Oh, that's
Gross.
so tough. That's so
How prominent
tough.
that is on Greninja, but with other fast followers, that is like a cornerstone of Steve advantage.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jon Wolfe just hasn't gotten too much out of the couple of seconds where you're a stock up at a high percent, because usually Just Blue throws out something that Jon Wolfe's not ready for and is able to take the stock. And then since then, it has just been the Just Blue show so far.
Yeah, Just Blue did get his repair off on his diamond tools, but now is out of has no third diamond. So if he dies, he is now at no tools and no resources. So that Just Blue needs to get mining or get winning.
Oh, there it is. Another one of those looking like jumps in the moment might be why Jon Wolfe did lose that stock there, but Just Blue just adapting to everything that Jon Wolfe's running, and it has just been Just Blue running away with stocks after taking the first one.
Yeah. We are seeing a switch to small battlefield. I'm not really sure what is the most common building block on small. I think it's still stone. But maybe that extra or less space on the platform will mean that Just Blue can't as safely run back and pull resources. He'll need to have to be a bit more aggressive. Jon can play a bit more in his face.
Yeah, going for it all. Jon Wolfe loves these little, like, kind of insane reads, but it's basically like but what if it hit though, you know? Unfortunate, but the idea is there. Jon Wolfe has been, looks like a lot more right now. Has been getting a little bit more safe. Waiting for these moments just like that. Pops Steve straight back up.
We are seeing now stone tools on Just Blue. It's gonna make his moves hit just a little bit harder. It kind of does have Jon out of the percentage range where wood tools are better just because of the.
I love Jon bringing it up, man.
Oh
my god! That would have been insane because Just Blue read that.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't pivot walk on him.
That's insane.
Because Greninja has a good one of those.
It's very clear that they're just having a good time now.
Yeah. We are now seeing Just Blue with the gold tools. This is very scary because gold tools, they break fast, but they give Steve insane frame data. And as you mentioned earlier, Just Blue really good at using it.
And if you're looking for other action right now, Duffy and Brohan are currently playing, if that is still true, on Nora's stream over at twitch.tv/JackieNora. And I believe Aries is going over there as well in a quick second with Hybrid. And Grit, and we're waiting on Grit and Clanker over here, Leviathan and the winner of N, and then Warpy and Tetrahedron as well. Oh, And there goes Just Blue.
Jon is adapting really well here. Has Adam really just in a bad deficit here, down 3 stocks to 1. Obviously, Jon, if he gets hit like once by a kill move at this point, he's dead. I swear, no one does it like me. No one jinxes the feed more frequently than yours truly. But he still has another stock to work with, and you know, no lead is safe against Steve, but that is some small comfort when going up against a player of Just Blue's calibers. You have that slight advantage to just not have to worry about like every interaction killing you. Especially now that Adam has diamond tools.
Just whiffs,
Until
just
they're
little whiffs
not
here
gonna
and
kill
there from
just yet.
Jon Wolfe. Uh-oh.
Catches the roll, and now we're back at even stocks, and Adam still at a percentage where he can not, he doesn't have to worry too much about dying. There we go. Jon, as Adam,
Jon Wolfe.
as Exile just yelled, Jon Wolfe is on the board.
Jon Wolfe is, in fact, on the board. Exiled has never been more correct in his entire life. Jon freaking Wolfe.
Something, something, blind squirrel, something, something, nut.
Something, something, Exiled Twitter, something, something.
I'm getting blocked for this. All right, so we are going back to PS2.
Dude, I do feel bad because I don't know Exiled like that, but like the joke is just too funny. I apologize, Exiled, if you ever watch this. If you ever watch this back, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, into game 4 we go.
It's fine. Just say multiverse. The death of multiverses was a Shakespearean tragedy. He'll even out.
You spent how much money on multiverses?
All right, so game 4.
Game 4.
Yeah. Back to PS2. Not very surprising. Steve players historically have liked this stage quite a bit, unless you're antimony.
Uh-oh. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
And, yeah. I mean,
Weimer's shaking his head at me, and I deserve it. And I'll be so real. That's the worst thing I've ever said on comms. So, thank you for that look of disapproval. I deserved it.
I mean, it's Steve against a fast faller. Like,
True.
if he's not going for that, then, like, he's throwing. Like, that's so good.
Yeah.
You know, smoke him if you got him.
It just looks like, have you ever, like, it just looks too pathetic to be, like, funny anymore to me.
Yeah.
Like, there's, like, certain situations where even SCI doesn't save you.
Yeah, Jon, good on him for, you know, equalizing the situation, not letting that get to him too much, and bringing this back to even. Now, Adam, with stone tools, does have gold for powered rails.
Yeah, this game has started off very much towards the Just Blue favor, but Jon Wolfe has steadily brought it back. That anvil is just painful, though.
Good down smash to call up the jump, and
not very effective, but still enough to get the job done. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Everything is awesome. All right, cool. We didn't get the spike. We're good.
Okay. We are going to see now uneven third stock from both players. Just Blue doesn't have a lot of resources yet, but he does have diamond tools. Down air.
Ooh,
what a read. Nair.
But will
Forward
Jon freaking Wolfe bring
Jon
us back like he
is
did?
kind of cooking with this advantage right now. And Adam is out of resources. He has no gold. He has no iron.
Yeah,
he has nothing.
The big important part here is that there's no anvil that is like out of nowhere here.
Yeah, he has no surprise anvil, no surprise
minecart.
minecart. He has
No
a diamond pick and a
There's
dream.
the minecart out of the corner because it's
Down
strong.
tilt.
Oh my god.
Down
Oh
tilt. Up smash. Gonna miss
Second one.
again. Nair. Up air.
Oh
He falls
my
out
God,
of the
this
Greninja.
character
Sucks.
This character's terrible. This character blows.
I hate Greninja. This character's terrible. This character's so
And Jon Wolfe
stupid.
robbed of a deserving victory of Game 4.